All right, I've now got everything recording and good to go.
All right. All right. Seven. Okay, looks like I hope you guys are on. Perfect, Josh. Well, it's not on chat. Okay, hold on 1 second. All right, so I guess we'll just go ahead and all right, we'll go ahead and. Oh wait,
I made it.
Ah, yay! There it is. Nice.
So sorry, guys.
No, you're good. You're good. Okay, cool. So we'll go ahead and do roll call. I know Alex. I was just texting Alex. He's having mic issues, so he might not be a whole lot of being able to talk a whole lot tonight. So we'll just have him put in chat like if he needs anything or whatever. But we'll go ahead and get roll call going, and then we'll jump in. So starting with Althea.
I'm here.
All right.
Just in limited capacity.
Yeah, you're good. Asterion.
Here for now.
Jund.
I'm here too.
All right. Kintram.
Meowdy.
Meriden.
Hola.
Me.
Yo.
Iris. I know you're here, Alex. So I was just talking to you. And Whiskey Jack.
Here.
All right. Okay. So, previously on, this is a long one, so bear with me. Bear with me, boys. Last time on session 5, welcome to Phandalin. So, Asterion and Jack were out cold. A few of you went to go try and wake them up as Sildar just stood there panicking. Kentrim took Jack and picked him up, slapping him, trying to wake him up. Me tried pouring water on Asterion to wake him. When asked what happened, Sildar said they stopped for rest as Asterion wasn't looking so good, and they stopped at the tree for some rations and water, which he thought would help. He then said Asterion reached out towards his face and collapsed to the ground, bringing Jack with him. Smee noticed a small black mist surrounding Asterion that also trickled to Jack. Finally, after some time, Asterion and Jack both woke up immediately. Asterion seemed to think he was still in some sort of dream. Jack started pressing on Mirrodin for answers, spouting off a bunch of nonsense about bodies being everywhere, ghosts, a maze, and then he said that he saw Mirrodin. Asterion confirmed this and finally approached Mirrodin for answers. Mirrodin caved in finally and told Asterion everything. He and a drow had put Asterion to sleep as they needed to retrieve an item from the labyrinth. The item was a scroll case that Gundren wanted. He informed Asterion that it had been almost 3 months since this journey. Asterion felt lost as he remembers waking up from some dream almost a year prior, which set him on his journey to Gundren. The two ended their conversation and pressed the rest of the party to continue to Phandalin, but it seemed tensions were still high between Jack, Asterion, and Mirrodin. The party entered Phandalin in the early evening. The town was very busy as townsfolk were all over the streets greeting you all. You all made your way to Barthen's Provisions to drop off Gundren's cargo. You all met the profiteer, Elmenia Barthen, and her 2 clerks, Ander and Thistle, who helped unload the provisions. She seemed delighted that you all retrieved them, but was worried about Gundren, as she said he was a good friend, and that he and his 2 brothers, Nundro and Tharden, had potentially found something big, hence the supplies that you all escorted. She said that it's possible they discovered the lost mine of Phandelver on the outskirts of town in the hills to the northeast towards Icespire Peak Mountain. She also informed you all that Gundren's brothers hadn't been seen in a while, but she assumed they were still camping outside of town. You all pressed her for armor and weapons, and she exclaimed to go to Lion Shield Coster at the south end of town and said you should all hurry since you all appeared to have a bunch of their gear. These are the boxes that you found in the cave. She also informed you all that almost everyone in the town has news of some sort, so ask around for rumors, adventures, etc. She also said to stay weary of the red-cloaked fiends. Then, she said if it's rumors and adventures that you want, go to Stonehill Inn, and that if it was law enforcement you needed, speak with Harbin Wester, the town master. You all left the store and split up to cover some ground. Kentrim and Tyrus went to a shrine nearby called the Shrine of Luck. Althea and Smee went to Lion Shield Coster with the rest of the cargo. The rest of you went to Stonehill Inn. At the shrine, Tyrus and Kentrim met Sister Gorelli, who tended to the shrine, Phandalin's only temple dedicated to the god Timora, the god of luck and good fortune. She was very nice and said she belonged to a group called the Harpers, who were a collective of spies and adventurers whose sole purpose was to stand up for the weak, the poor, and the oppressed. She asked if you guys would join. Tyrus and Kentrim declined, but gave her some coin. She said they had been spying on a group called the Red Brands, who are frequently seen at the Sleeping Giant Tap House, but they have been causing trouble all around town. Then she asked for help in retrieving the location of a spellbook belonging to a legendary mage named Bowgentle. She gave you a beautiful silvered comb to take to a banshee named Agatha in hopes that the banshee would do a trade. At Lion Shield Coster, Althea and Smee loaded up on ammo and a couple new weapons. The owner, a woman by the name of Lenine Greywind, but goes by Lily, was very helpful and gave you a discount on ammo because you delivered the supplies for her. Althea pressed her for answers, seeing if her info lined up with Almina, and it did. Gundren was a saint in the town. Brothers found something big, maybe try asking the folks at the Phandalin Miners Exchange, and she also said to stay away from the Red Brands as they are trouble. You all congregated back at Stonehill Inn and met quite a few folks and gathered quite a bit of information. Jack immediately started drinking and conversing with the locals, boasting about his wanted poster. The barmaid, a dwarf named Elsa, really liked Jack and randomly started telling him about her sister Gwen, who was a scholar in Neverwinter. When asked about the Red Brands, as there were posters all over the bar letting the Red Brands know they are not welcome there, a gnome named Frida informed Jack that they caused trouble everywhere except at the Fandolin Miners Exchange. And her suspicions are because she thinks the Red Brands don't want trouble with the Miners Exchange owner, someone named Halia Thorn. Kintrim met the human innkeeper, Toblin Stonehill, who was more than willing to give you all room at the inn. He also asked if Kintrim could do a job for him. He explained that there was a local woodcarver named Thel Dindrar, who had stood up to the Red Brands about a week ago when they went to his shop and they had bullied his wife. The Red Brands provoked a fight and murdered Thel. Several of the townsfolk had saw it happen. Then his widowed wife and their 2 kids, a boy and a girl, went missing. Kintrim said he would help. There was also a small child, Toblin's son, Pip, who exclaimed that he and his buddy found a secret tunnel in the woods, but they were too nervous to investigate further as they didn't want to get taken by the strange creature with glowing green eyes. Then finally, you all congregated back to a large table where Sildar bought you all a round of ale, except Tyrus, he preferred the mead. After taking a big gulp, he leaned back and he said, "Well, now then, I'm an open book. Where do I start? What would you all like to know?" And that is where we left off last session. So, before we begin, any questions? All right. So you'll see on the landing page, there's also down hither, there's a ton of artwork of people that you guys have met. So starting on the left-hand side over there, that gentleman is Toblin, that's the innkeeper, and his son Pip right next to him. Elsa, the bartender, below him, and Frida, the gnome that Jack had talked to at the table in the inn. And then to the right of them, the lady in the middle, that is Elmina Barthen, and then Ander on the left and Thistle on the right, the 2 clerks that helped her unload all the provisions. To the right of them is Linning Greywind.
Wait, hold on.
By Lily.
That redhead was the girl that we were talking to?
Oh, yeah, from Barthen's provisions.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Jack fucked up. Okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
was picturing
Elmina.
some old lady.
No, that's Elmina Barthen. And then
Okay.
Linning Greywind for Lion Shield Coster, and then the lady on the far right, that is Sister Gorelli, from the Shrine of Luck. And just so you guys are aware too, I know I put it on Discord, but I did update the OneNote heavily with all of their profiles, and also added on each of their profiles in the characters tab, I added how you know them and what they have told you. So I put all this information on each of their characters on what that specific character informed you of.
Hey, thanks, man.
Yeah. And I'm going to pull you guys to the Theater of Mind page so you can see the creepy AI-generated tavern picture.
Yeah, the more you look at it, the more freaky it is.
Yeah.
So,
Where are
just
their
be warned.
faces?
Yeah, exactly. Dude, it's so creepy.
Looks like a nightmare.
Yeah, it really does. The reason I wanted to pull you guys here too is for one, this is currently where you guys are at, right? You're at the table with Sildar. I also just wanted to just show you that creepy art of the inside of the tavern, and then the location, Stonehill Inn, right there in the middle. Also, some of the other places that you guys did go to, I thought it was pretty cool. So, tell me if you guys can see this pop up on your screen.
Yep.
So that's Barthen's Provisions. So that's the provision shop that you guys went into. And then this is this next picture is Shrine of Luck. So this is where Tyrus and Kintrim went. And then the final picture is of Lion Shield Coster, where me and Althea delivered the stolen goods. I don't know who to give credit to for some of this artwork, but it's really cool. Yeah, so that's where you guys are at. And now I'll pull you back to the Stonehill Inn, where you guys are currently sitting with Sildar. Okay. So, like I said, it kind of ended with Sildar after you guys all took your initial swig of ale or mead, and he wanted to know. Basically, he promised that he would give you guys information, whatever you needed from him, back at the cave. But he wanted to make sure that he was safe before giving you guys information. So I'll leave it up to you guys. What do you want to know from Sildar?
Can I just say that chef in the top left corner is awesome?
The chef?
Yeah. I don't know why he's cracking me up. I love it.
Yeah, I didn't find a good token for a chef. I found that one. I was like, you know what? Screw it. He's gonna be the one random, like, it doesn't fit in with the rest of the tokens, but that's what he is for now.
Yep. Okay, sorry. Disruption over.
No worries. Oh, I also did on this map, I updated the tokens of the people you met. So any of the tokens that have like a white silhouette around them or a white border, those are ones that you've talked to or met in this end. So that up there in the corner listening to this bard play music, that's Pip. That's the Stonehill son. And then the barmaid is over at the other table where Jack was. And then also the gnome.
No.
Yep. And then also, real quick, before I guess you guys ask anything, Jack, I know that like your character's token is like just kind of sitting off the table. Are you actually like at the table with them though?
Remember I walked up to the table and then I think I put my arm around Steven's guy and we clinked beers or something.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. And then I said something, but I can't remember what. So I think I just cheers with them.
Cool. Okay.
Or with yeah, because I can't remember what we were talking about. With when I walked up there, because I haven't watched the recording since we played.
Yeah. I think it was something about like no hard feelings, or I can't remember what it was, but yeah. Cool. Okay.
But anyways, yeah, I am there. I'm not sitting down. I believe I was more or less standing up and just kind of I can't remember if we were talking about going to fuck some people up or what. The red cloaks or whatever they are.
The red brand. Yeah, so basically, all you guys so far, what you found out from the local townsfolk and what you guys have essentially gotten the idea of is that the Red Brands, and you haven't met them yet, but like the Red Brands seem to be a group that just causes trouble around town. Apparently murdered the local woodcarver in town, and potentially kidnapped his family, and no one knows where they're at. And they also have just tried to run businesses out of town. And so this inn is obviously very anti-Red Brand, and that's why it has all the posters around saying that Red Brands aren't allowed, they're not welcome there. One of the things too, I forgot to put it in the previous one, but I realized it when I was listening to the recording, or watching the recording. I did put it in the OneNote. I don't remember which character it was, but they told you that the Red Brands kind of come and go from the Sleeping Giant Tap House, and so people try to kind of stay away from it. Like more of the locals try to stay away from it as they don't want trouble with red brands. But I think it was Lily that told you guys this, that they are frequently seen at this big, there's this big mansion on the far east side of town called Trezendar Manor. And they've seen lots of red brands in that location, up kind of on the hill, up near that mansion. So, but I don't think you guys have actually talked about like messing with them yet or anything. But yeah. Okay. So Sildar. And everyone doesn't have to talk at once either.
What kind of
I'm
questions
actually
should we
going
ask
back
him?
and listening to the last like 5 minutes of our last session, so
Oh, nice.
to jog my memory.
Sorry, War. What did you say?
I missed like 2/3 of the 2/3 of it, so I don't know really what to ask him.
Well, really anything, because when you guys rescued him and you guys started asking him questions, like started kind of pressing him like who he is and what he was doing and what happened, how he got caught outside of the cave, he told you about what happened when him and Gundren ambushed, but he said that he would discuss more and answer any other questions you guys might have with him when he's more safe. And that's when he was like, we should just get to Phandalin and I'll buy you all a drink and tell you all you want to know.
I'll ask him, I'll say, hey Sildar, you seem like you and Gundren are pretty popular in this town.
Yes,
you guys make a lot of deliveries around here, or live nearby, or what?
Well, neither of us live nearby. Both come from Neverwinter. Both live in Neverwinter. And out of all the times that Gundren's been here, I think I've only been here maybe 3 or 4 times with him. But yeah, when we're here, we trying to help the people. And it helps that Gundren is he's a very charismatic dwarf, that's for sure. And he wants to make sure he's in good standings with this town and all of its people. Him and his brothers, I should say.
Now, does his brothers live in the town?
No, they're also from Neverwinter. Last I knew, though, that they were outside of town, waiting for him to come back with the supplies. They tend to camp outside of this town. Gundren has so many other tasks and people that he has to go talk to and meet, and for all of his various trades and whatever else he does, that he doesn't have time to stay here with his brothers. His brothers, they don't live here, but they're kind of inhabitants of this town, I guess you could say. But they've been prepping the mine, prepping what they think they found, anxiously awaiting for Gundren to come back.
Now, these mines, do you know much about them?
Yeah, I mean, they think so. There's a cave, the long lost Wave Echo Cave. They believe that this is the site of the mines of Phandelver Pact, which people will refer to as the Lost Mines of Phandelver. And they think, when I say they, I mean Gundren, his 2 brothers, Thardan and Undro. They believe that they might have actually found the entrance to this mine. And then he's going to explain a little bit more to you about the mine, but I'm not going to I'm just going to read it to you. So essentially this is what he tells you about the mine. He says, more than 500 years ago, clans of dwarves and gnomes made an agreement known as the Phandelver Pact. by which they would share a rich mine in a wondrous cavern known as Wave Echo Cave. In addition to its mineral wealth, the mine contained great magical power. Human spellcasters allied themselves with dwarves and gnomes to channel and bind that energy into a great forge called the Forge of Spells, where magic items could be crafted. Times were good, and the nearby town of Phandalin prospered as well. But disaster struck when bandits swept through the north and laid waste to all in their path. A powerful bandit force, reinforced by evil mercenary wizards, attacked Wave Echo Cave to seize its riches and magic treasures. Human wizards fought alongside their dwarf and gnome allies to defend the Forge of Spells, and the ensuing spell battle destroyed much of the cavern. Few survived the cave-ins and tremors, and knowledge of the location of the Wave Echo Cave was lost. But Gundren and his two brothers, Thardan and Nundro, they think they might have found it. And that is the quote-unquote something big that they think they found here, which is why Gundren and you all to be in charge of his supplies, as he couldn't carry all of that or escort himself. He knew of the attacks. He knew of goblin ambushes, but still we let our guard down.
So do you think the ambushers know that he knows about the mine and would take him there?
I don't believe so. I mean,
Or Gundren would lead them to where he thinks the mine is?
well, this is where it gets a little difficult, because Gundren did have a map that he had that showed this location, this very, I should say, secretive location of Wave Echo Cave. However, when they took us, they also, the goblins took that map as well. Now, if you ask me, I think Clark, I think he's the one that he might have taken the map, and I think when he took Gundren to whatever they call this, some castle. I heard rumblings about it. Something Maw Castle. Cragmaw, there it is. Cragmaw Castle. I heard they went to somewhere called Cragmaw Castle. I think Clark sent the map and Gundren together to the leader of these Cragmaws who went to that castle. I don't know where this castle might be, but it's possible someone in this town might know. After he says this too, he kind of like perks up a little bit. He goes, wait a second. Didn't you guys have a goblin with you at some point? And he kind of looks around, seeing if he a goblin with you guys.
That was Blarg. He decided to remain outside the city.
Yes, that's right. Is he nearby by any chance? Do you know?
Kitchen's gonna just take a big whiff to see if he can sense everything through the tavern.
Okay. Go ahead and what did I have you roll last time you took a scent? Was it history or insight?
I think it gives me. It's called Keen Smell.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It's like a
Wisdom, Perception, Wisdom, Survival, or Intelligence. I get advantage on.
We'll do Wisdom Perception.
Okay.
Yeah, roll that. Yeah, with advantage. Okay. Oh, also, this is probably a good point to remind you guys all too that you guys do have inspiration for the session. Okay, so you take a big whiff, and yeah, you smell Blarg. Like so he must be. You can kind of smell him like up to the north, basically to the north side, and which you presume is probably, which is where you guys kind of left off with him when you guys were on Tribord Trail, and so you kind of imagine that he's probably just on the outskirts of town, somewhere up in that area.
I look at Sildar and say, he's probably on the outskirts of town, at least from what I can smell of him.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so I wasn't imagining it. You guys did have a goblin. Blarg. Okay. The only reason I ask is because, well, if he was one of the Kragmaws, which I imagine, if that's what this group is, these goblins, they're the ones that have this castle. Maybe he knows of that location.
Huh. Kitchen just kind of nodding in agreement, but he doesn't really know what to do with the information.
Ian, I did confirm Jack was feeling rambunctious and itching for a fight because the people at the table before told him about the red brand.
Yeah.
People.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So you did want to go pick a fight.
Yeah, he did learn about them. Yeah.
Okay.
I truly don't know what to ask Sildar. I feel like there's something that we should be asking him that we're not.
I think Jack would be asking about the red brand since that's what his newest focus was. That or further inquiring about his payment of getting information on his stolen ship and Cheeks, the guy that stole it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that you guys kind of had that. You guys
Well,
kind of had that deal.
Yeah, I mean the deal was with Gundren, so it's okay if he doesn't know. If Gundren might have not told Sildar, but that's what Jack would be pressing for. Would be one of the things. Just to ease your life as the DM. You don't need anything right now.
Yeah, no worries. Hold on one second. Yeah, Alex isn't feeling very good. I think he's gonna dip out. Sorry, I was just...
Is he having what everyone else is having right now?
No. No.
Feel better, Alex?
Yeah, feel better, Alex.
All right. So he. Okay. Sorry, I was texting while you were saying that, Chris. So you said payment on the information for your lost ship from someone named Cheeks, and what was the other thing that you said after that?
That or information about more information about Red Brand guys to see if he knows anything.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Might be from this area.
Sure. Okay. So he responds and he says, that's right. Yes, we needed to talk about Steve, that rascal. Yes, we will get together about that. However, I think that might be a conversation best in private for you and I, Jack. As far as the red brands go, if I'm being quite honest, the last time I was in Phandalin, I didn't hear about these red brands, but the last time was months and months ago. So, hearing about them now, hearing about what we've heard from others around town, I am actually quite curious myself. I just need to know if there's something I need to do. Being an agent and all, I wonder if it's something I might employ other powers on.
Well, if I'm being honest, I need a crew, so I was planning on challenging their leader and just taking over.
Challenging the Red Brand leader.
Yep.
Interesting tactic. Although with someone with your kind of skills, I think that might actually be useful.
That's kind of it for Jack. I'll let other people chime in if they want.
Kintrim would like to ask a question unless anybody else wants to go.
Go for it.
Sildar, what can you tell me about the Kragmaw Castle? Or tell us about the Kragmaw Castle.
Honestly, not much more than what I've already said. I know I heard the goblins, which I believe are the Kragmaws, talk about it, and I know that's where they said that they took Gudrun and potentially his map. I think someone that might know more about the castle would be our local goblin friend. What did you say his name was? Clark? No,
Blarg.
Slarg. Blarg. That's right. Yes.
Blarg.
I think he might prove of some value in that. I've heard rumors of some goblin castle up in the woods, in the Neverwinter Forest, Neverwinter Woods, but I've never been there myself.
Okay. Can Kentrim take a perception check to look around to see if anybody's like watching or noticing, or?
Yeah, you can do that.
I'll leave the rest up to other people after this.
So with a 15, no, it doesn't really seem like anyone's like particularly too, focused on you guys. I mean, when you guys all first initially walked into the inn, into the kind of this area, everyone like turned their attention to you. Some people kind of gave you a wave, some people raised their glasses, and then everyone kind of just went back to what they were doing. There's no one seems like they're eyeballing you, listening in, or anything. The only one that seems like a little bit curious as to what you guys are talking about is Toblin's son, who actually, Kentrim, you're the only one that met. He's kind of up in the corner, hanging out with the bard that's playing the music, but he does seem just a little bit curious, as a typical young kid would be curious about, 8 adventurers, and one of them being an elephant and one of them being a bull just walking into the bar. But nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing too crazy. Like nothing that raises suspicions for you that anyone evil or anything.
Yeah, not being watched or.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, that's all I kind of wanted to ask, at least for the time being. Other people can talk now.
I'm looking at the OneNotes and I see that we got 2 tasks. One to deliver a silver comb, and one about the Dendrar family that Kentrim said he would help find.
Yep. Which actually both those tasks Kentrim found. Or Kentrim and Tyrus found the first one, the comb, and then Kentrim's the only one that actually knows about the Dendrar one.
Oh, okay. Okay, so
I put it here in the notes just for reference, but in game, Kentrim actually is the only one that knows of this task as of now.
Okay, so I'm sure that my character knows, but I don't really know a whole lot about the Red Brands other than that they're like a ruffian gang around town. So I'm gonna pretty much just ask Sildar what he can tell us about the Red Brands, as he knows them.
Well, like I was telling your friend Jack here, I'm honestly not sure about the Red Brands. They, the last time I was here a few months ago, there was no one was at that manor, and at the Sleeping Giants, it was just locals. I believe the Red Brands might be new. I believe this might be a new group. But it does sound like something that maybe we should prompt ourselves on, or at least you guys. I don't know if you guys have gotten a room here. I'm sure Toblin, he's quite cordial. I'm sure he'd let you guys stay here for a cheap price. I can even talk to him for you guys. I do have my own room set up here for the few times I visit. As far as the Red Brands go, I'm not sure. I will say this though about the Red Brands, Kentrim. I had kind of a double task coming here with Gundren.
Oh.
One that I didn't really tell him about. I wanted to help Gundren. I've always been there for him, for many years. I've always been his hired hand, someone that could defend him, someone that could look after him. As an agent of the Lord's Alliance, it's kind of my duty. It's what I do from town to town. However, I had heard, as I am a fellow member of the Lord's Alliance, we hadn't heard from someone in quite some time. A wizard by the name of Iarno Albrecht. He was kind of my contact here in Phandalin. Anything that was going on here, if there was any trouble to be had, he would help us. He would send word of it to the Lord's Alliance, and I was always tasked with coming to Phandalin if needed. But he arrived here recently after some personal time off in Neverwinter, came back to Phandalin, but we got word that he disappeared. I don't know what happened to Iarno. I just know that several months ago he wanted to try and establish an order, try to set up a small sect of the Lord's Alliance in Phandalin. Maybe at that point I'd move here. But after we didn't hear from him, I decided I probably need to investigate.
When you get the chance, Ian, could you put that in chat?
Yeah.
The name. Do you think he has anything to do with what's going on here?
I don't know, but the more I hear about these Red Brands, the more I hear about their escapades and murdering townsfolk in cold blood, just for standing up for themselves, I have a pretty strong hunch they might be up to the disappearance of Iarno.
Dude. Wizards.
All right. In my mind, we have a lot of tasks to get going on. But where do we start?
Well-
Ian.
Yeah.
Hey, so I feel like dude has pretty much told us everything that he's gonna know, but can we hear what the other people that are just dicking around drinking are talking about?
Yeah, I mean, no one's really talking quiet. You know, everyone is very intoxicated and yeah, they're very loud. So,
Are any of them talking about the things that we're talking about?
no, I mean, there's definitely a lot of chatter about the Red Brands and did you hear about Fell and did you hear about you also hear people kind of mention the strange goblins, ones with the green eyes. Like you kind of hear just the stuff you've already been told. Nothing new. At one point in time, though, you do hear a voice pick up someone, and you can't really tell who it is because everyone's full at this point. But you can hear someone talk about how there's been marauders. They've been attacking the trade caravans on the east end of the Tribord Trail. And the person exclaims that they think that the marauders are up to no good. Oh, wait, hold on one second. All right, guys, I'll be right back. My wife needs to carry something in. I'll be right back.
No worries.
You're good?
No worries.
Okay. Okay.
You know, I feel like perfect timing. Never mind.
All right. So sorry. What was I saying? It totally distracted me. Oh, yeah. So the said something about the Marauders. They also you hear chatter of, yeah, it's probably those strange goblins that are probably up to it. And you'll hear other chatter in there, talking of Sister Gorelli, just saying that, like, did you hear that she came back from her journey wounded? But that's something that Kintram and Tyrus already found out, because when they saw her, she was heavily wounded, and she kind of explained her mission of what happened to her, where she was.
All right. Well, you guys want to go to the castle, or you want to do some Red Brand stuff? How do you want to do this?
Jack is drunk and wants to fight.
I don't think any answer's wrong here, but we could beat some people
Yeah,
up.
it's just a matter of what's going to first.
I definitely do not want to fight.
What? Come on, guys.
I'm intrigued by the Red Brands. I don't like how they're bullying the townsfolk.
Yeah, way to be a good guy. Oh boy.
It's weird. My character is not much a good guy, but he doesn't like bullies.
Fair enough. Ian, what time is it? Time of day?
What time of day? It's probably like close to 8, 9 at night. But I mean, this town seems pretty lively.
Yeah. I just don't know if we want to try and do like a night raid or something.
Do a what?
Do like a night raid on the Red Brands or something. We know where they're at, right? They're just like north or something.
Yeah, so you guys keep hearing that you guys have heard that they frequent the Sleeping Giant Tap House, which is just a little bit east down the street from the Stonehill, and it's literally like 300 feet away. Like, it's just a little walk from the Stonehill Inn down.
Okay, well, sounds like that's right on the way of what else we're going to be doing. So maybe we go and beat these guys up real quick.
We'll take a look at them for ourselves and see what's up.
Yeah,
Jack just wants to talk to them.
I'm sure he
Yeah,
does.
sure.
Yeah.
All right,
Yep.
so is everybody in agreement? Is that what you guys want to do?
Yep,
No, why not?
what I'm into.
Yep.
I'm buying into Jack's energy, and I slam my beer down and say, "Let's go." I'm awake.
I'm hesitant, but I'll tag along.
Yeah, my tiefling tail is wagging.
Awesome. So as you guys kind of agree to this, Sildar kind of gives you guys a cheers goodbye, and he said, "Hey, listen, I'm gonna get some rest here, but I'll be here if you guys need anything else. I'm gonna just try and get a little bit more drinking on. It's been a long day. It's been a long last few days. But if you need anything, on the second door on the left, straight up ahead." And he kind of points up to the north to the rooms, or to where the rooms are up here. And says that don't hesitate to reach out to him if you need anything. And then he says, "Oh, by the way, one last thing before you guys go and, I guess, cause some trouble. I will say that the bugbear, what was his name? The one that he was there when he captured Gungeon and Clark. Goblins and bugbears, all their names. I will say that something I did notice him saying, he kept talking about something or someone called the spider. Said the spider had sent word that the dwarf, which I'm assuming is Gundren, was to be brought to him. I don't know who or what the spider is, but just figured it might be another nugget of knowledge you could ask him about. If you go talk to your Blarg friend, you go talk to him, I'm sure. Maybe ask him about the spider. Maybe he knows.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Good luck, and hope you guys don't get in too much trouble with these red brands. If you happen to capture any of them or talk to any of them, Jack, I know you'll probably talk. Maybe you guys could do me a favor. Ask about the wizard. See if they had something to do with his disappearance.
I was supposed to ask the red brands about that.
Yeah.
If they're the talking type, which it doesn't sound like they really are, but if they are, maybe talk to them about it.
Yeah, and Jack responds to Sildar. Yeah, and maybe don't get captured, and we'll be able to keep doing what we're doing. Since since he was being a dick about me talking too much.
He laughs and he raises his glass to you, Jack. He says, touche, touche. Oh, and Jack, before the night ends, or at least early in the morning, we'll talk about cheap.
Sounds good. Just as long as we're not talking about those other kind of cheats.
Oh no, oh no. Oh, you know what? Speaking of those other kind of cheats, I don't think I ever paid you guys, did I? And he reaches into his pouch, and he says, what did we agree? I think it was 50 gold. There's 8 of you. This is gonna be hard. You know what? And he finds some more. He runs up and actually talks to Toblin for a little bit. Toblin, nods his head at him, shakes his head at him, and then reaches from behind the counter and kind of gets this little box out, and opens it up. And Sildar looks inside, grabs some more coin out of it. He comes back to the table, and he drops 80 gold on the table, 10 for each of you.
Sweet.
Take it.
Nice.
So, cool. All right. You guys are going to go to...
Sorry, you said it's AM or PM right now?
PM.
Okay. So that's perfect. They'll probably just be getting drunk and easier to beat down. I mean, converse with.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, okay. So, fortunately or unfortunately, however you guys look at it, for you, I don't have a map set up of this. It's the one map that I didn't set up. But I'm thinking on the spot. I got it on the spot real quick. So, I just got to pull your tokens to another map I have, and we'll be in business.
I mean, so what other options were there? We don't have to do this at the moment.
No,
If you don't have it set up.
No, this is fine because it's just another inn essentially. So I'm just gonna pull another inn that I have, map that I have. I'm just gonna use that. So it might look familiar because it may or may not be the inn that you guys were all at in Neverwinter. but yeah. Let me just pull you guys to that real quick. Take a second. Sorry, you guys can really convert going through tells if you need be. It'll only take another minute or two. It's funny, like looking at multiple maps of inns because I just use like a lot of the same tokens for the townspeople that are in an inn. Okay. I just realized some of the tokens I was adding, I added there. It's gonna help. Okay. I think I'm ready. Sorry, guys. Yeah. So you guys go outside, and it's it's dark, but the streets are pretty busy. The people are lively. It seems like this town doesn't go to bed early, and everyone is just as cordial as they are inside here, where as they're talking to you, as they're kind of greeting you, saying hi, that sort of thing. So you guys head over there, and do you guys say or do anything like in preparation, like before you like get to the sleeping giant?
Not me.
How long were we there for?
You were there for, I'd say, about an hour and a half, 2 hours. You were there for a couple hours at the Stonehill Inn.
Okay. Could we say that for the first hour of us being there, I can use part of my background is by popular demand, where I can perform at an inn and have everything done up.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we can definitely say that you were able to do that. So, I'm assuming this is one of your like kind of performer background traits.
You want me to drop it in the chat?
Yeah, drop it in the chat real quick, because I'm curious.
There you go.
Okay. Knows how to place perform, usually at an inn or tavern, possibly with free lodging. Nice. Food of a modest but comfortable standard. In addition, your performance makes you something of a local figure. Strangers recognize you in town where you have typically have a liking to you. Nice. Okay, cool. So yeah. So now what I want you to do is roll performance with advantage.
Hell yeah. Ooh, I am hella performing.
Wow.
I built this character
yeah,
for
he
flavor, not for flavorful character, not battle ready.
You performed so well at this inn at Stonehill. You performed so well, and you guys were so cordial and friendly to the locals, and no one, said anything rude or derogatory or anything, that Toblin offers the first 3 nights, if you guys stay that long. The first 3 nights are on the house for all 8 of you. So he gets you free. He does mention the food and drink won't always be free. And then he looks at you, but he does mention to you, John, he says, but if you keep performing like that, don't worry. I'll get you all the free drink and free food you can find.
Hell yeah.
So yeah.
Awesome.
And then even when you guys
exciting.
go out onto the street, yeah. So and also like when you guys go out onto the street and you start heading that direction, people are like, "Oh, the one, it's him. Did you hear that song?" Like they start talking about your performance. What was your performance? Was it music or was it a stage or what was it?
The whole thing with this character being a wild magic sorcerer, I'm a really bad magician.
Nice. I love it. But it's like,
so basically that dude from the D&D movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I never watched the D&D movie. I'm not sure.
Oh man, I know exactly what you're talking about, Chris. With the infamous bard scene with.
If you ever want to watch it, Jake, I got
there
a
it
link.
was. All right, man. Well, I thought I was making a unique character, but apparently they did in a fucking movie, so that sucks.
No. It is unique. It's a little bit different in the movie, but there's a really funny scene with his terrible magic. But I don't think it was wild magic. I think it was just he was just bad at magic, just in general. Still learning. Okay.
I don't know. I think he might have used wild magic. Honestly,
was it wild magic?
The way that, if you recall how it came about, it seemed that whenever it was chaos is when he thrived. Like he couldn't control it. That's why he was a bad magician. Until the end when he learned to control it.
He learned how to, yeah. I guess you're right. It might have been. It might have been there. Okay. So yeah, you guys wander through the streets, and it's just a couple minutes. It takes you guys to get to the Sleeping Giants. But the more east you guys go in Phandalin, the more the less populated it gets. As you can definitely see, like if you guys are looking on the map, like this building right here, which is kind of in between Stonehill Inn and Sleeping Giant. This building right here has huge posters plastered on the walls and like signs that said red brands do not continue farther than this, red brands stay out, red brands keep away. But you can also see that like some of the posters there's been a lot of like paint and graffiti marks over them, presumably from the red brands themselves. And so you guys can go ahead.
I was just gonna say, on the way there, Jax, I rolled performance for it. He was attempting to whistle, but it's not coming out great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And cool. Okay. Yeah. So it's just kind of comes out just like just nothing.
Yeah, because it's like it's got a 10, so he's like hitting something like a, but then like I don't know. But basically the intent is to be like a gleeful whistle on his way to beat someone up, but he's not doing great at it.
He's getting excited for this encounter.
Yeah.
Okay. So less and less people are popular on the streets. You guys continue, and you finally get to the steps of the inn, which I'm pulling you guys to now. So you guys are down here. Hopefully you guys can all see that. Let's see what settings I have. Okay, yep. Cool. So, as you guys approach outside of the Sleeping Giant, this is what you see. The Sleeping Giant is a ramshackle taproom at the east end of town. Several disheveled, surly humans linger on the covered porch, perched on empty ale barrels or leaning against the wall. They all wear grimy scarlet cloaks. Their stares are fixed on you as you approach. And I guess this isn't I didn't realize that they were outside on the flavor text, so let's just pretend you guys all go inside, because that's what you guys were doing anyways.
Sounds good.
And so as you guys go inside, one of these ruffians spits on the ground. Says, well, here's a whole pack of little puppies. What do you want here, puppies? Come down here to bark at us?
How'd you know? Oh!
Oh, the quiet type, huh? Well, I know you guys have been asking questions. You might even say too many questions. I think it's time for you guys to move on.
Insurance kind of tilts his head as like, who are you?
You hear that? You don't know who we are. And everyone, like, there's a bunch of people in here. And I know the tokens all say Red Brand Ruffian, but I don't. Let's just pretend that there's some non-Red Brands in there. And there's really only like a handful, like maybe like 5 or 6 of them. And they go, and he like looks at his comrades. And the one that's talking to you is this one up here, by the way. He kind of talk. He kind of looks around. He puts his drink down. He goes, "Oh, you don't know who we are, Red Brands? You think we should show them?" And you kind of hear like them around the room, like, "Oh, yes." And then he looks back at you guys. He says, "Or you can do this the easy way. You can give us your stuff and be on your way. The fight is what you want. The fight is what you'll get. But I promise, you won't win." He starts kind of rolling up his sleeves.
Yes, I'll ask them. How about they give us what they have? Counter offer.
Are you trying to be intimidating?
Wasn't planning on it. I was just bantering.
Oh, okay. And so he goes, "Give us our stuff. Give you our stuff." Do you guys hear this? This bull, this cow standing in front of us wants us to give our stuff to him. And he spits on the ground again.
And Jack's like, "Hey, that's a man cow," and then like goes over to the bush and throws up because he's been drinking a lot.
And the man that's been talking to you guys, he kind of chuckles and laughs, and he goes, "Oh, the little decent devil fiend over here have a little too much to drink, huh?"
And then
the point is now
he's got his finger up at him. Hold on.
And we all just kind of stop and just wait for him to finish puking. Hold on.
Yeah. So yeah,
so
he gets done. He wipes his mouth with his arms, and then he also rolls up his sleeves and he's like, "All right, let's do this."
Oh, so it's a fight you guys want, huh?
Yeah, and then I guess I don't know if anybody else is gonna do anything. I'll hold for a second, because I will do something. So does everyone else wants to do anything before I act? Now's your chance.
Kintram's gonna move up towards the table and place his hands on it, and just stare the guy down.
So this guy, he's been like kind of smiling, like along with the person that's talking, because he's like kind of in front of him, right? But as you slam your hand down, he looks kind of worried, and he looks back at the guy that's been talking, which is this guy up here. And I'm gonna highlight it, as that's the one that you've been talking to. He like looks worried, and he goes, and the other guy continues. He goes, "What? You're afraid of an elephant? He's not even a real elephant. He's half elephant." And this guy just leaves. He just bounces. Also, the barmaid, she kind of backs up and she just goes behind the counter with the others.
We don't have to do this the hard way.
Oh, but the hard way is the fun way, isn't it? Elephant.
Ian, can you identify the people wearing the crimson colors?
Yeah. So here's what I'll do: is I'm gonna put blue on that one since he's been. So that one. They're all kind of standing near each other.
Mm-hmm.
So did Kintram scare one of them away? Who was part of their group?
Yeah, Kintram scared one of them away. So these 6 right here are the ones that are actually wearing the red cloaks. The other is like down here at this table, and over on the right side, there's one right there. Oh, there's also a barn down there. They are not. They look like just normal, like just humans. They kind of look disheveled and maybe homeless. But they also, all of the rest of them they kind of back up a little bit as you guys are having this banter. They don't leave. They just back up.
They're just eating their popcorn.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna go over here and finish this guy's beer as a show of I don't give a crap.
And yeah, so you go over you go over there. You drink his beer. The one that you've been talking to. He says, all right. Well, it looks like the elephant and the cow want to fight. So be it. Let's get them, boys. And the rest of them all kind of stand up if they were sitting down. Spring to attack. And with that, let's go ahead and take like a 15-minute break, and then we'll roll initiative.
All right, sounds good.
Don't roll initiative yet, because I'm just going to clear the turn order.
My bad.
Wait your
Okay.
turn.
No, you're good. Alrighty, so yeah, 15 minutes. And I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. See how this fight goes.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm back. Okay, anyone was. Guess I was late, I guess.
No,
Oh.
no one else.
I was waiting for you.
I don't think anyone.
I think we're just waiting for everyone. We're just waiting on Ian, right?
Yeah, I think we were eating probably for like 11 or so.
Ah,
Oops. I'm back.
there you are.
Hey-o.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
My internet's a little bit spazzy right now, so sorry if my voice cuts out a little bit.
You're good.
Luckily, you guys are about to get into a fight, so.
So you want us to roll
Alrighty.
initiative yet?
Yep, so
Ian,
all
can
you
you
guys
send
are
me-
good to roll.
Ian, could you send me like some sort of diagram of where everyone is at the moment?
Yes, I will. Oh, sorry, can you guys still hear me? The little internet things keep saying that it's going in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, so I want to say too that one thing that was noticed that you guys probably would have noticed on your way to the tavern or the tap house was that Tyrus kind of split up from you guys, stayed behind. Said he was going to try and seek out the town master.
Okay.
He probably got distracted by something silvery.
So he's probably spying up, doing some spying for us.
Possible. I know what he's doing. I can't say. All right, Ben. Sorry. Let me get you that.
Hell yeah. +0 for my initiative, and I got 19. Let's go.
Nice. You and Kintram rolled well so far tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully, I got my bad roll out of the way.
Well, it looks like you got a 19.
I got a 5, or I rolled a 3 plus 2.
Oh, your second roll. Because you rolled before he said don't roll.
Yeah, he cleared me.
Hmm.
I was kind of looking forward to that. I already had a game plan and everything. Like I was like, let's go. I could go first. I was gonna use. I was just gonna like blindly run in there, but I guess I'm gonna go last. I'm the closest to him and the slowest to react.
Initiative's a D20, right?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. And okay.
Nice.
Awesome.
There you go.
Oh man, that just gonna get it right in the chin.
I'm going to pull on her pigtails.
So if my initiative on my character card says 3, that's a D20 plus 3, correct?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll this then. All right, I got a 14.
Oh shoot! I got to roll for my guys. I'm like waiting for you guys to roll. All right. Wait a second. Something's not right here.
Well,
All right, and Althea, I'm gonna have your character sheet pulled up. So if you need me to do anything for you.
I'm almost done downloading the image you sent me.
Oh really? Does it take that long? Oh, Dad's crappy Wi-Fi.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi is not working here right now.
And Althea, you said 14 is what you got?
Yeah, I got 14.
Okay.
Oh, man. Well, shoot.
Okay. Cool. So the rest of the guys, characters on this, they're just innocent bystanders. All right. First red band strikes. And the one over on the right side, far right side.
Like, at the wall?
No, like he's at a table on the right side.
Okay.
Wow, he really can't move that far. Yep, can't even move to attack you guys. Okay. So yeah, he just moves in for an attack. It looks like at you, Althea. Whiskey.
All right, he's going to move up and like jump on this table and going to target this person, and this person using his Arms of Hadar. Let's see. And so like a bunch of tendrils kind of jump out of my body and
Oops. Okay.
attack these dudes. And so they got to make strength saving throws.
Dang. Wow. Okay. That's creepy.
Yeah, I know.
So you said, okay, basically the 3 that are around you.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
gotta
I'm
make a
just
strength
envisioning
saving
like my eyes going dark at this moment, and I'm just like chanting something, and then these things just like tendrils just exit my body and are like flailing all around.
Cool. All right. So you said strength saving?
Strength saving throw, yeah. They should probably do all right since they're ruffians, but whatever.
Okay, so the one at the 11 o'clock position does not save.
All right.
The one at the 2 o'clock does save, and below you, it's a
Ignore
save
that.
of. It's a save of 12, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so the one above and below both save, but the one to the right, this one here, does not save.
Yeah, I didn't know how to do the 2d6. I just rolled two actual d6 separately. So there's 4, and so 5 is max damage, and then what is it, half of that? So round up though, I think, for damage. So 3 for the other guys that saved. My
Okay,
roll
so-
sucked.
So 3 for the ones that saved, and then 5 for the one to the right.
Yeah, and the one to the right cannot make reactions. So it's all necrotic damage, so it's like a
Okay.
life-sucking type force thingy. It's draining their life force from them.
Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Mhm.
All right. Cool. So yeah, your tendrils do their thing at these guys, and they, I will say, they seem a little freaked out. They seem a little caught off guard, even the ones that saved. And then the one to the right, sorry, you said he can't make reactions, right?
The one that failed cannot make reactions. Can't make.
Okay.
Can't take reactions until its next turn.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Cool. Anything else from you, Jack?
No, because he moved and he attacked. So I think that's all I can really do. Other than just stand there and look creepy.
Yeah. All right, Jund.
All right. Ian, are these torch things on either side of the entryway attached to the wall, like bolted down, or are they just like hanging there?
They're kind of hanging there. Like, there's like a spot where the torch sits.
Okay, so I could. How high up is it? Could I walk up and pull it out?
Oh yeah, yeah. They're probably 5-6 feet up.
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. Are these guys packing heat, or is it a fist fight?
Looks like they all have short swords.
Oh, short swords.
Yeah, they've all got swords. Yeah,
Okay.
but it looks like that might be it.
That might be it. Great. Well, This is probably the only character
Mhm.
I've ever played that doesn't have a pointy-ended weapon. So I'm gonna go here, and can I pick this chair up and like use it as a makeshift shield, kind of like when you're taming a tiger?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll allow it.
Sick. And then picking that up, does that count as my
Makeshift
action, or is that
shield.
like an interaction?
I will say it's an interaction.
Sick. All right,
I
and
might regret
then
that later,
I'm just
but
gonna.
we'll say for now interaction.
No, come on. I'm gonna give the dude that started walking towards us a cold poke.
Nice.
Not very well though.
Yeah, it does not. He saved. Or does not hit.
That day. All right. Well, that's what I wanted to do.
Okay. But okay, so you're wielding a chair as a shield, though, right?
Yeah. Like one-handed chair
Okay.
as like a shield. I'm not trying to like
Go
hit
ahead.
nobody with it.
Sure, but you have it like up as like it should be giving you some defense, right?
I would hope so. That's kind of what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have you do something. Man, I don't even know what to have you check for this.
Oh man,
Hold on.
I pulled a stomp on you, huh? Hell yeah.
You could
did.
treat it the
You
same as
did.
hiding behind a tree or a rock and have it just give a bonus on AC or something.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I wanted to let it be a bonus. So what it's going to do, John, is it's going to give you just an additional point on your AC. So your AC will be at 12 instead of 11.
Okay.
Until it breaks, if it breaks.
Okay.
Because it's not like the most well-made chair, right? Like this place is pretty,
No, that makes sense. Yeah.
run down,
Questionable.
but it gives you at least some sort of defense. Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
Cool. All right. And you said that's it for you?
Yeah, that's it for me.
All right. So the red brand that's right above Whiskey, he's gonna move down and take a stab at you, Whiskey.
My gosh.
Alrighty.
Oh, geez. He rolled a 7. I'm assuming that does not hit. All right.
No, my
And
AC is
that's
low,
all
but
he
not
can
that
do.
low.
All right. So, yeah, he tries to swing at you, but he seems to be distracted by these tendrils that popped out of you.
Okay.
All right, it's me.
I'm gonna move over here and smackety smack the guy with my war pick. Getting the feeling that was not a hit.
That was not a hit.
Okay. I don't really have anything else I can. Oh, hang on. Let's see. Word of Radiance is this? No, it's one action. Never mind. Yeah, I can't really do anything else.
Okay. Alrighty. Althea. So, Ben, there is a. Well, here, I'll just take a picture for you so you can see.
It's going to take like 5 minutes for it to download on my side.
Okay, so. Yeah, I guess that's true. So, from the original picture, Smee is now right next to you, directly to the right, and then directly to the upper right of him is a red brand. So, about 10 feet away from you.
Okay.
And then there's obviously the other red brands that are still at the table where whiskey's at, and the one that's the other two that are up towards the north a little bit.
Okay. This is gonna sound a little bit weird, but I usually have my short bow out, so I'm going to try to hide behind Smee in order to utilize my stealth or whatever the heck it's called. Right. Gosh, what's it called? I have it on here
Sneak attack?
somewhere.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack, yeah. Sneak attack, thank you. I'm gonna draw my bow and I'm gonna fire it at. Okay, so you said there's one, like basically to my front and right, like a ruffian to my front and right.
Yeah. Yep.
And Smee is immediately to my right.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Okay, well, let me first see if.
Yeah, Smee's immediately to your right, and then go another 5 feet to the right, and 5 feet up is where the red brand is. Caddy corner to Smee. So if
Okay,
you get
gotcha.
behind,
Caddy corner, gotcha. And is that the one that was at the table that was closest, essentially?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Okay. Well, here's what I'm going to do then. I'm going to hide behind Smee, and I'm going to fire in the general direction past the ruffian that Smee is currently fighting, to the ruffian that was at the table behind him to his right. If that makes any sense.
Okay. Yep.
And my hope is that if I miss, then I miss to the right and I hit the ruffian that's immediately in front. And so either way, I get some damage.
So the one you're going for is the one at the upper table, you said?
It's based on where my position is. Hold on. I think the new photos downloaded. Oh god. Having sucky Wi-Fi really is not fun. Okay, so basically I'll be immediately south of Smee. Try to fire past the ruffian immediately in front of me to the one that's sitting at the table nearest in that direction.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
So basically between Smee and this other ruffian to the one that would be directly behind him by that vector.
Yep. Okay. All right. And you said with your short bow?
Yep, short bow. Using a sneak attack.
All right.
So, but what kind of roll would that be? Is it a 1d20?
Well, I just rolled for you. I couldn't remember if you wanted to roll or not, and you rolled a 20. Not a nat.
Oh.
It's a dirty 20.
Okay.
So
I mean, I'll take that.
I'll let you decide if you want to go with that one or if you.
I'll take that.
Yeah. So it hits and it does 10 piercing damage. And because there's a yeah, so it'll be another 1d6. So roll a d6 for your sneak attack damage, or for your additional damage there.
Right.
I'll let you roll that one.
Oh god, dude. It's so bad right now. I can't even hear what you're saying.
Would you roll a d6?
You want me to roll a d6? Yeah, I'll roll a
Yeah.
d6. Give me that. So I'll roll this one. Freaking A, which one's... Oh, here we go. I got a 3.
All right. Describe your kill.
So with a 3, that's funny.
Well, you
that
got
was-
10. You got 10 piercing on your normal on the other roll.
Oh, gotcha.
So the one
Yeah,
that I
okay.
rolled, you got 10 piercing damage.
Oh, that must have been what
Yeah.
you said when it cut out. Okay. So the ruffian, before having even had a chance to stand up from the table, immediately finds himself with an arrow straight through his nose, piercing through his brain, and he just falls over dead on the table.
Awesome. And as you do that, the other the ruffians at that table with Whiskey, they're already staring at Whiskey's tendrils, and then they see this one drop dead from a single arrow shot, and they both look at each other and they start panicking. They look like they want to run.
All right.
All right. Now it's the very far end guy's turn, and he just charges at Whiskey. 5, 10, 15. So he's going to try and stab you. Ooh, and he does hit you for 4 piercing damage.
All right. Let's see. What you said?
Yeah, 4 piercing.
Okay.
And then the one that was kind of insulting you guys and prompting for an attack, he's going to just kind of mutter, so I guess the beasts are on me. All right, then. And he goes and attacks Asterion.
Well, there goes my starting plan. Right? You have a plan until the enemy has a choice.
Yep.
Yep.
Does a 17 hit?
Oh, I gotta take
Asterion,
17 off of me?
No.
Ouch.
No. Does a 17 hit from your armor class? Why does it say your armor class is 7? Is it really only 7?
I don't know. It said 16 earlier, I thought.
I
But
thought
I don't
it
know.
did too.
It'd be impossible for his AC to be 7.
Because normal's like 10.
Yeah. Yeah, if he's
Because
wearing
it's
armor,
10 plus-
start at 10. 10 plus dexterity bonus.
Yeah, he's wearing breastplate armor or a
Yep.
breastplate.
It did say 16 earlier. That's actually funny that
I'm
it
pretty
said
sure
7.
you're
I
right.
must have done something.
Yep. Okay, so 17 does hit you then. So it deals 7 piercing damage to you. His sword attack.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Because you're new to this too, Warren, I also just want
Uh-huh.
to double check that you don't have any resistances to that piercing damage.
Where would it say that? Just
It would be based on your character or class. I think it's based on your class, if my memory serves correct. But it doesn't look like you do. So, yep. Or it'll say like in a feature you have a resistance to this
gotcha.
type of damage. Yep. Okay, so the other red brand, the final one that hasn't gone yet, the one that severely got hit by the tendrils, he is going to he's gonna try and flee. He's just gonna try and leave. He's not having it right now. Which does not provoke an attack of opportunity for anybody. But he does seem like a coward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 55, 60. So he makes it to there. All right, Kentrum.
All right. I'm going to move around this table next to this dude Hit him with an unarmed strike.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, baby!
Oh, well, you're damaged. Ooh, all right. So, Kensum, this guy has been pestering you guys since you walked in. Describe your kill.
All right.
Basically, I did before you do that, I just want to say I doubled your damage.
Yeah. So I looked at this
Um,
guy.
But yeah,
Oh, go ahead.
I was
I
just
I'm gonna do monk flare stuff. So I look at this guy. I pull him, and I was like, "Beast, huh?" And I grab him. I pull him by his shoulders. I kind of trip his leg to where he kind of falls into me, and I take my uppercut with my key, which is kind of like black and shadowy, and I basically punch him straight in the gut. And with that gut, it kind of like you could feel the distortion coming out from the backside. There's like a twist, and he kind of blast off a little bit. Is the flare I'm gonna do.
Damn.
So when you do that, his body actually goes flying into this table and just destroys this table. Like just bam, and just smashes into the table breaking down, his dead body laying into it.
And
the guy that's running
So
is
good.
like shook. The guy that's running is shook. He's like, no way.
Speaking of that guy, let's see, how much movement do I got? Okay. So probably about here, 5. Yeah, I got enough movement. All right. Kintram's gonna come flying out and tackle this dude to the ground.
Oh, jeez. Is that another unarmed strike, or no? That would just be like you're just running into him essentially.
I assume it would kind of be like a grapple thing or like a trample, or I'm not sure if D&D has like a trample rule.
So just do like a strength check over his dexterity save, but he's gonna do a dexterity save with disadvantage.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh my!
Not sure if it matters.
Nat 1.
Balance in all things.
Oh wait, no, that was you. That was your nat 1. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so he actually did save then. I mean, I rolled a 5, so it's not any better, but so okay, so you run at him and you try to tackle him, and he just kind of just screams and jumps like forward just a little bit, and you're not able to grab him, but you are right behind him now.
All right. That'll be my turn.
But he's definitely fearful right now. He's very fearful.
He should be.
All right, Mirrodin.
Where? Oh, perfect. Oh, I can go either way. So I'll move. I think that was legit. Didn't double check my. Yeah, okay. I'll cast a thorn whip on this guy.
Yep.
Try and reel him back in, essentially.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh yeah. That's definitely a hit.
That's the X.
And it doesn't cost him, right?
The what?
It's gonna pull him.
Yeah. How far? Pull him 10 feet closer.
Right. So 5, 10. Nice. That's good.
And then, as a bonus action, I'll just cast a Shillelagh.
Hello.
Shillelagh. As a just in case type deal. And then, is that within 10 feet of me? Oh, it's not. Darn. Oh, wait.
No. What is Shillelagh is the
It basically makes it so that my weapon's strength is up based off my wisdom instead of my strength.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And adds a
Yep.
D4, I think, to it.
Okay.
If I'm
Cool.
not mistaken, but
How long does
I'll
that last?
post it whenever I need it. A minute.
Okay. Cool.
And then if they... I was trying to get them within 10 feet, but they're not within 10 feet. Otherwise, my circle spores would have done something to him on his turn, but nope. So that's all I got.
Yep.
Hey,
Cool.
would pulling
All right.
that ruffian away from the elephant invoke an attack of opportunity?
Oh, yes, it would have. Yep, you're right. So go ahead, Kenshin, and make an attack of opportunity. Good call, Jake. Thank you.
Yep.
I was muted. That was unfortunate. When I want to be more delicate with this one, as Mirrodin pulls him towards me and I get that opportunity, I want to just try to knock the guy out. Like I want to go for like a neck strike,
Okay.
non-lethal. The other guy was very lethal, and I was very happy about that.
So non-lethal. Okay. Yep, that is a hit. And so you said non-lethal. So I'm going to go ahead and say that as he was getting pulled away, you're able to kind of just throat punch him. And when he arrived at the location he's at now, he's unconscious on the ground.
All right.
Not dead, just unconscious.
And can I yell out like, "Keep this one alive"?
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay.
All right. Let's carry on.
Okay, as I've had ample time to think about my attack, I would like to, being last here, I'd like to do three things here. So, I'd like to attack this guy. Now, does that give me
Okay.
advantage since he's probably paying attention to Jack?
Yeah, I'll say so.
Okay. So now I want to do two things. Can I enter a rage and then do Goring Rush since I have to... Well, actually, no. Goring Rush has to be after a dash. So never mind. I'll just enter a rage and attack this guy. Run up and attack him from behind.
Cool.
And I'm going to do that with my Great Axe.
Okay. All right. And that is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Right.
All right. So 6 damage. So, yeah, you throw him off guard when you attack him. You run up behind him, life into him. And yeah, he's heavily distracted by whiskey, but he kind of just kind of lunges forward and looks back and realizes this tall, big, menacing bull staring at him. Does rage allow you to attack twice? Oh, also, don't you have rage damage?
Oh yeah, that's the whole reason why I wanted to do that. Sorry, that's +2 damage.
Yeah, okay.
Good. Sorry.
Okay. No, you're good. So same thing. He looks like he's hurting. He's not dead, but he's definitely hurting. He's very bloody.
That will end my turn.
Okay.
I'm just gonna face off with this guy.
Right. Okay. So the one down yonder, down here. He's going to attack Smee.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit Smee?
I've got an 18 AC, so it's a tie.
It's a tie, so meet it or beat it. So it does. So it does hit you.
Okay.
I just always remember that from. I think it was in Critical Role where they said it. Does it meet it or beat it?
Yep.
So. So it does 7 piercing damage to you.
Okay.
And as he attacks you, he also kind of smiles. He says, "I think we've got this, boys." But he has no idea what's going on behind him.
Yeah, kind of figured that.
He's been engaged with you guys, so he thinks all the rest of them are still up. All right, Whiskey.
Yeah, I look down from the table at these two guys as my tendrils reel back in, and I look at both of them threateningly and just say, "Serve me or die."
Ooh. Are you provoking a response from them?
Yeah, I'm trying to get these guys to be like work for me, basically.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I forgot you were gonna do.
Yeah.
So they kind of look at you and they drop their swords and they go, anything to stop this fighting. We're done. So both of them are now unarmed.
Okay, and so then I'll try to, and I say this heavily, I try to put my hand up to Asterion to tell them that, like, hey, they're good now. What he does, I don't know. But
so Asterion
Jack does not attack.
Sure, yeah. Okay. So Asterion, I want you to do a perception check, but you're gonna have disadvantage because of your rage.
Because of my rage. Perception.
Yeah.
That was a good roll.
Not bad.
That was a good roll. Okay. So Asterion hears you loud and clear and understands. However, I will let Asterion make that choice when it gets to him.
Sounds good. He hears
So
it, but he's
Asterion-
like, fuck this.
So Asterion, you have until your when it comes to your turn to make the decision. Are you going to let them live or kill them?
Okay.
All right, Jund.
Did you say it's my turn?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, I fucking zoned out so hard just now. All right. Well, looks like the fight's just about over, so I'm just going to run up on this guy. And I'm going to smash the chair I'm holding on him.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
John with
Cool.
the steel
So-
chair.
So let's see. So you're attacking with a chair. Trying to think what I should. Go ahead and just do your. We'll just do your quarterstaff one-handed attack. Go ahead and roll that one. Oh man, nice.
All right.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll damage.
Well, actually,
Do I
Ian,
get my quarter
I think
staff?
I think you have advantage.
he's got advantage from the other person
Yep.
there.
He does have advantage. Yep.
Mm.
So yeah, that'll be an advantage hit. So yeah, go ahead and roll damage, and we'll double it. 10 damage. Jeez. These 4 red brands. So, yeah. So you run up there with this chair and just smash it over the top of his head, and he's not dead, but it brings him down to the ground. He's just kind of like completely just what? Like has no idea what just happened. So he is now on the ground prone.
Hell yeah. Is he knocked out or is he just like?
He's not
On the
knocked
ground.
out. No, he's just on the ground,
Okay.
like kind of trying to figure out, trying to gain some composure, trying to figure out what the heck just happened.
Okay. I'll stand over his crippled body and say, "You've lost this fight," and that'll be
I
my
like
turn.
it. I like it. All right. It's red brand. Which one is that? Okay, so it's one of the ones that has given up, and he's just on the ground with his arms outstretched up to Whiskey, trembling. So he's not doing anything. He's just there. All right, Smee.
Has the guy in front of me surrendered?
No, he hasn't. Because remember, he's the one that thinks that they're winning, and then he just got smashed over the head with a chair.
Well,
Oh, nice. Yep. It's definitely a hit. All right, describe your kill.
Oh, getting hit by a war pick, that would suck.
Yeah, it would.
So bad.
yeah. With him kind of dazed and not sure what's going on, I hit him in the front and pierced one of his lungs with the pick.
Damn.
All right, Cleric, you're a little brutal.
I'm about it. I'm here for it.
They beat up halflings. They deserve it.
That's right. They do. All right. Did you do anything else?
After doing that, look around to see that we seem to have won. Kind of check out the one guy up in the far corner, the one who ran away before we even started the fight. See if I can see if he's going to try to do anything, but otherwise that's my turn.
Oh, the one that was running away at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's long gone. Yeah, he ran he ran out the door, and you don't know where he
This
went.
guy was just that guy up in the corner was just an observer then.
This guy up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are just observers. Yeah, the ones that I put a red tag on, those are the ones that
Okay.
actually were red brands. Yep, the rest of them were just like regular commoners.
Okay.
Yep.
Peasants.
All right. Yeah, little peasants. All right, Althea, it's your turn. So just to give you a gist, I'm sure you might have figured this out. 2 of the red brands have surrendered, and one of them is right now knocked unconscious on the ground, and that's all that's living as far as the red brands go.
And the red brands that I see in the more updated picture, I only see 5 total. One of them has a blue and a red dot on them. One of them I
Yeah,
killed.
that one's
And then the other one's
Yep.
next to
He's dead.
Smee, which I assume is done for as well.
Yeah. He's gone.
Yep.
So the other 2 at the table of the one that I killed, are
Those
they
are-
the ones that surrendered?
the other 2 are the ones that are surrendered. They're right now surrendered up to Whiskey. And Whiskey called to Asterion to say, hey, don't kill them. I think they're on our side. But
Okay.
obviously, you do what you want. You know, it's D&D. Do whatever you want.
From this picture, I don't see anyone that I can attack.
Yeah, there's the 3 that you can attack. Like you can attack the 2 that surrendered that are on the ground without their weapons, or there's the unconscious one on the ground that was trying to run away,
Trying to run away.
and he's like up. Yeah, he's like up in the far left. I sent you an updated picture. We'll see if he gets steal in time or not. But he went on the ground, and then he's the one that mirrored in Thorn Whipped and brought closer to him. And as he was bringing closer to him, Kentrum knocked him out with a throat punch and knocked him out. So he's unconscious, just laying in a bed of thorns, essentially.
That's awesome. Okay, so it's downloading. Golly, internet is freaking slow here. My initial thought is I'm not going to use this time to attack anyone. I will probably go over and scalp the ruffian that I killed already. But let's see what makes more sense.
Brutal.
Yeah, brutal, right? That's what I do.
Yeah, you basically got 1 to your 10 o'clock and then 2 to your 12 o'clock. The 2 to your 12 are the ones that are submitting
Surrendered.
to me. Yep. The one to your 11 is the one being pulled in by Mirrodin, and then you said you killed one. That would be to your
He
9
killed the one that was below
o'clock,
you.
I guess.
About 1
I
o'clock.
think that one was my. I think that one was
The guy
my
sitting at
12
the table.
o'clockers, though. Let's see.
Yeah, that's the one right below you, Whiskey, the one that he killed, that he shot with the arrow.
Okay.
Oh, I got you.
Yep.
Yeah, the one at the table, that's dead. That's the one that I killed. I see that one of them is unconscious. The other two is surrendered. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and scalp my victim. And that'll be all.
Okay. So I'll just move you in then to him, and then when it comes, are you just gonna scout him now? Like you just want to do your investigation now?
Yeah. I'll scalp him. I'll check for any supplies, all that kind of stuff. What should I roll?
Just a D20, and then you'll add 2.
Okay, D20 plus 2 is good. List D20, and it is a 9. Plus 2 equals 11.
Okay. So
Let's make sure I heard you right. You said you're going to scalp them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
as
okay,
far as
cool.
I can tell, this is as far as I can tell, this is a creature that I wouldn't really want the leather from. I'd rather just have the scalp.
Oh, you said scalp. Sorry, I thought you said scout. Like you're gonna like pick their bodies with them. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna,
Okay.
yeah,
Well, in that case,
No,
okay.
as in like,
my mind just got okay.
as in like out of the Apache style, like take the
Okay.
scalp off.
I'm gonna. Oh man, I don't even know like what you do for scalping. I guess maybe like survival. Yeah, that's the closest thing I could think of. So that'll be a 12 then for you because it'll be plus 3. Yeah, you're able to scalp him just fine. You now have a red brand scalp.
Cool. And do I need to roll anything else for searching the rest of the body?
Well, when you scalped him, you were kind of able to see that he doesn't have a whole lot on him. He does have, like when you pick him up to scalp him, a few silver pieces fall out, like 3 silver pieces fall out of his cloak.
Okay, perfect. I'll take those then. How many? Like 3 or 4?
Just 3.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else, Ben?
That'll be it for now. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Kintram. So, I skipped the other ones because they're just staying surrendered.
I don't really have much planned. I think with the fight kind of well in, I'm trying to get this guy in a, I guess, position of conversation while still being wrapped in the thorns by Mirrodin.
Okay. Like kind of like setting him up or something.
Yeah, but like still
Okay.
trying to keep him bound.
Sure. Yeah, so you're able to do that just fine. You're able to get him kind of propped up. He's still unconscious, but he's propped up and still grappled.
And similar to how like last session I tried to wake up Jack. I do the quickie smacks on the side of his face.
Yeah. And he's able to wake up. He opens his eyes and he looks at you, staring at him. He looks at the vines around him. And he's like, what kind of madness are you guys? And he looks terrible.
It's like be good and maybe we'll be nice to you. And I kind of like rub my trunk on the top of his forehead while also getting a big whiff of him.
Nice. Yep, you're able to pick up the scent just fine. Or pick up the scent of, I guess, a red brand.
Yep. And I think that'll be my turn.
Alrighty, Mirden.
I'll go up to the guy that I kind of thorn whipped, and I'll just kind of like start going through his clothes and just be like, "Don't resist," and like kind of disarm him essentially, and trying to see if he's got anything on him, more or less.
Yeah, so go ahead and do an investigation check, but with advantage.
Not the greatest, but
No, that's just fine. So you pull out his belt pouch, and he's just got 5 silver pieces and 1 gold piece in the pouch. And that's about all he's got on him, other than like his short sword and his scarlet cloak.
okay. I'll toss his sword to the side, and I'll take his money essentially, and I'll kind of notice that he doesn't have too much on him, and just essentially leave him to Kintrum's care,
Nice.
essentially.
Yeah.
And then I'll
Alrighty.
stand back up, and I'll take a look over to Jack and see kind of his little performance that he's putting on essentially for the other guys.
Alright. This guy is... Yep. Okay. Cool. Alright, Asterion.
So
What do you
these
do?
guys, they've thrown down. It's been like what, 30 seconds?
No, it's
About what
only
is it, 6 seconds to turn?
It's 6 seconds a turn, so but it's in the
It's
same
12
turn.
minutes.
It's in the same turn that Jack essentially yelled at or told you to because think of like everything that just happened is all happening in those 6 seconds. So
Oh, I got you.
it's
Oh,
probably
that.
been 6 seconds or less. Like
Okay, got you. All right, so being in the war gives me pretty good situational awareness. I see Jack throw his hands up and he's saying something, but I see him throwing his like, I imagine his left hand up, telling me to halt. And me having gone through something with Jack, I decide to listen to him. See these guys throw down their swords. However, that grossly disgusts me. These guys giving up and quitting and throwing down their swords thoroughly pisses me off. So I want to do like an unarmed strike to knock this dude out.
the dude in front of you.
So yeah, but I'm gonna roll advantage because I really want to knock him out.
Okay, so you want to use your inspiration?
Yeah, inspiration. I mean,
Well, I mean, actually, no. Sorry, you have advantage anyways because they're unarmed and they're essentially just kneeling on the ground.
okay.
Yeah, so you'd have it anyways.
So how do I do an unarmed attack?
Or
Or what do I just roll a strength?
Give me a moment, and I can tell you what it is.
I think it's basically just like a strength check.
It's 1d4.
1d4 plus.
So 1d4 is
strength?
the damage, or
Basically straight 1d4. Monks get a bonus on their unarmed strikes for being monks, but a general unarmed strike is just a d4.
But what's
Okay.
going to give me the option or the just knock him out? Because I don't want to do damage to him, right? Or is that? How does that work?
I think that's more of Ian's discretion when it maybe based on how much damage you might do, or
Don't they get knocked out when they are at like 1 HP?
or like
yeah.
0.
Oh no, when it hit 0.
Oh.
at least for me, I just tried to specify that hey, I wanted to do this non-lethal,
Yeah.
and that's kind of
So-
what I did.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So that's. I figured I didn't want to use my great axe on him because I didn't want to kill him, but I do want to. That's fine. I could just do a one-arm strike and just hope it really hurts.
Okay. So you want to do like a little bit of damage, but like
Sure.
you just don't
I don't
want
wanna
to
kill him.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so go ahead and just do a strength check. I'll have you just do that. That was a. Oh, geez. Okay,
Hey,
Double
there we go.
20s.
so now roll a 1d4.
I just type 1d4 in the thing, right?
/roll, and then
Slash
space
roll.
bar 1d4.
1d4. Hey.
3. Okay. So you are able to, and you're trying to knock him out, like basically get him unconscious. Is that
Yeah. Yeah.
So you succeed. You're able to knock him out unconscious and do 3 damage to him. He's not dead, but he is severely battered, bruised, and bloodied.
Good. I hope he lost a tooth.
Yeah, he's like almost to the point of death, essentially, but he is unconscious.
Good.
All right. So, do you do anything else?
No, I just stare at this guy.
Okay.
Stare at his
And
friend.
what about the other guy? Is there anything that you like? I guess is there anything that you do against the other guy? Because I think you're still in rage, right?
Yeah, I'm still enraged, but no, I don't do anything. I just stare at the other guy.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to say with that, combat has ended, and you guys are no longer in attack mode, but now you have, one red brand that's tied up but conscious, and then you have one that's unconscious, and then one that is just still on the ground, staring at Wissy with his hands up, like he's willing to just, yeah.
Yeah, I guess Whiskey's going to talk to his new servant, find out, who he is and who his leader is and all that, why they're here. Kind of get some information out of him.
Okay. Cool. So you're talking to this, I'm assuming this one right here?
The one who's not unconscious.
Yeah. Well, the other one that's not unconscious is the one that's over by Kentrum and Mirrodin. So
Didn't Asterion knock that guy out?
no,
Oh,
Kentrum
right.
knocked him out, but then or no, sorry. Yeah, Kentrum knocked him out, but then didn't one of you guys brought him back? Like he's now back awake. He's just tied up.
Kentrum like
No,
awake.
hold on. Ian, if you're looking over by my guy, there's 2 guys there. One's unconscious because of Asterion, and then the other one.
Yeah,
awake.
no, I was just telling you. Yeah, I was just telling you there is another one that's awake over here.
Oh, I wouldn't be talking to him just because I'm not near him.
Yeah, okay. Because you said that the only one that's conscious still.
Sorry, I meant the only one in front of me. My bad.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, so you said that you were kind of prompting him for his leader, or something like that, or.
So yeah, basically, so he submitted himself to me now. So I'm gonna figure out who my servant is and like what he's about and who he served before and like kind of just get information out of him to prove his servantness.
Cool. Okay. So yeah. So he's like yes. I'm sorry. I'll tell you anything you want to know. Leader. So it's Glassstaff the wizard. I don't know why he's named that. We just call him that because his magic staff is made of glass. I think only the spider knows his true identity. I don't know what his true identity is, but he's in our stronghold. He's in the manor. Please don't hurt me. Please don't kill me.
No, I won't kill you. You're mine now.
Oh, thanks. I mean, I don't know what that means, being yours and all. I mean, I say I would do anything, but I don't anything per se. And I just kind of, I just follow with what everyone else is doing.
Whoa! I'm not that kind of fiend. But you will serve me in battle and in duties.
Yes, sir, or ma'am.
Yeah.
Sir, yes. Yes, I will. I will.
I have a fucking beard. But yeah. So yeah, he's gonna get this new dude polished up and eventually I guess uh Ian probably treat him like a hireling or something like that.
Okay. Yep, I will do that. So I'm gonna put a little blue tag on him, just to
And to
give me
keep
a reminder that.
Yeah, and to keep him loyal, figure out a price point for whatever that I'd have to pay for him for the hireling service of it. And then I'll offer to Asterion if he wants that guy or if I'm taking him too. The one he probably throat punched or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I cheap shot punched him in the side of the head. No, they disgust me. I just wait for the time that you can tell me that you're done with him so I can kill him.
Yeah.
Them surrendering disgusts me.
They're gonna die in my service, but yeah. So yeah, they'll both be on my payroll then.
All right, so both of them. All right.
Yes, sir. I don't also just to save you some work. I won't need to always take them with me. I guess outside of this, we could think up some base hireling options or whatever.
Sure, absolutely.
Is that the third person you've recruited so far now?
Yeah, that's true because you were the one that recruited Blarg.
Yeah, but I don't know what happened to that guy.
He
He didn't want to come into town.
Yeah, but he doesn't know. But Jack and Asterion actually wouldn't know that.
No, I didn't. He kind of dipped.
Oh.
I offered him to be in employment, but I haven't spoken to him since the Shroom trip.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. Well, I guess no, because Kintram mentioned it at the bar when you guys were talking to Sildar. He mentioned that Blarg is outside of town.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, but I probably wasn't at the table.
No, this is when you guys were all talking to Sildar. And you were wanting to beat up the Red Brand. But there was a lot going on, so maybe it would have been like kind of slipped your mind or like been like on the outskirts of your forethought.
Yeah. Maybe one day I'll track him down like, hey.
Hey, what about that goblin?
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, until then I got these two, unless you decide you want to bring Blarg into it later.
Yeah, that'll be entirely up to the party if they seek out Blarg.
Kintram hasn't shared the you said something earlier about I'm looking at the task again in OneNote. Not everyone knows about the Dindar family.
No, because Kintram, I don't believe you've shared that knowledge with the rest of the party, correct?
No, I am planning on having this conversation with this particular Red Brand.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
That's just what I was saying. It's like, oh, I can't ask that. Okay. But yeah, I don't do anything. I'm just disgusted by these guys in front of me. I'm probably just staring at them, breathing through my nose all heavy.
Oh, I'm gonna grab the short sword off the guy that I just killed and check him out.
Okay.
You want inspection, investigation?
Investigation. Yep. The guy that's right in front of you. You said.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yay! Natural 1, so I found the
God.
sword because it's in his hand.
No.
That's it.
Smee goes blind temporarily.
Rigor mortis that's in. Can't pry the sword away.
Yeah, I mean he's like so badly bruised, especially from Jund just smashing a spear over his head that like you can't really you don't find anything as notable. And in fact, you start questioning whether you even have everything on you at this point, and you get a little bit confused. to where you start checking your own pockets to make sure you still have all of your inventory.
Yeah, great.
You're basically driving yourself mad. Jund, do you do anything? Jake, do you do anything?
No, I'm not doing nothing, but I'm just kind of looking around. I want to know what everyone else, like all the bystanders in the bar, are looking like. Are they just kind of sitting there in awe or disbelief, or if they're just kind of
So
going back to
yeah,
whatever they were doing?
yeah. So the bystanders that are like around the bar, they all just kind of move back into where they originally were, and they like seems like it didn't even phase them that there was a fight just broke out here. Seems like maybe like a normal thing. Um, However, the three bartenders, the two bartenders and the barmaid that are up there, they were watching and they look shocked. They look stunned, but they're also like as soon as they see you start kind of looking around at everyone, they kind of quickly like continue like cleaning the glasses and the tabletop, like the bar top, and like trying to act busy like they weren't watching. Like just kind of they're just
All right,
like in shock.
all right. Well, I'll ride on up to the bar and try and get a cold one, I guess.
Nice. And as you
Mm.
so as you walk up to the bar, the barmaid just quickly pours you a drink and just hands it and walks away. She doesn't even say anything.
Huh.
She just hands
Wow.
you a drink and walks away. She seems a little bit like freaked out.
What good service?
She kind of just backs
Yeah,
up.
I mean,
Like, what are you gonna do?
yeah. All right, cool. Well, I'll just take my time while everyone's looting their peoples. I'll just be cracking open a cold one.
All right.
Cheers.
So Althea, or no, sorry, we'll go. Althea. We'll go to Althea next. Anything that you do?
Honestly, no. I really don't know what to do here.
You just got a dead body that you scalped, and then there's two of them that are grappled, or sorry, two of them that are conscious and willing to talk, I guess, and then there's the one that's unconscious. But the one that's unconscious and one of the ones that's talking, they're basically Whiskey's captives at this point. So really, you can do anything. You can search bodies. You can ask the Red Brands more information, or you can join Asterion and Jund at the bar and drink with them.
And I know Jack will make a comment towards Athea too. Like being so close and seeing that, it's like, whoa, I didn't think you had it in you there, pretty eyes.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna pass on this one. Thank you, though.
Okay, sounds good. Kentrim. I'm actually gonna go with Kentrim and Mirrodin, both you guys, because you guys are both with the other one that's just chilling there, tangled. What do you guys do?
You want to do anything, Mirrodin, or?
Well, there was kind of two things. It was like, one, I wanted to bring one guy that we got tangled up over with his buddies so we could question them all at the same time. And then the other one was kind of loot the loudmouth guy over there.
Oh yeah, we should definitely do that. I think before, I'm gonna try to interrogate him real quick before we go.
Okay.
Kintram kind of like gets down to his level because he's kind of sitting wrapped in vines, right?
Yep.
He just looks at him. Your friend has a big mouth.
Yeah, he does. Always has.
Yeah. Look what I got him, huh?
He kind of turns back and sees this smashed table with his dead body laying at the foot of it. And he kind of takes a big gulp, like like the movie gulp, just super loud, and is like, "Yeah."
This doesn't need to be difficult, does it?
No, it does not.
Good. Now tell me what happened to the Dindrar family.
The Dindrar. Oh, the Dindrar. Well, I'm assuming you know what happened to the father.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of winces, like he thinks that you're about to just like slap him, and then he realizes you don't. So he looks back and goes, "Well, he didn't like how he was talking." His wife and children, I assure you, they're okay. They are captives at the manor, but they are alive. Yes, at the manor. I promise they're alive. I promise they're alive.
Well, that's good to know.
We just figured if we kept them there, maybe we could develop some sort of ransom plan, but we haven't gotten around to it.
Peter just kind of groans because he's had he doesn't like the fact that they're ransoming people. What can you tell me about I apologize if I butchered his name. Arno Albrecht.
Oh, you're talking about Arno Albrecht.
Yeah.
I know Albrecht. That name doesn't seem familiar. I don't know who that is. Human.
Got nothing.
I don't know. I mean, our leader is a wizard, but his name's not Ironar. His name's Glassstaff. He's the only human wizard I've seen as of late.
All right. Ketchum kind of stands up, looks around. Was there anything else you would want to tell me? And he kind of like takes a part of the thorns and starts kind of like pressing it lightly into the skin.
And he kind of winces in pain. He's like, okay, I'll tell. Please, if you go to the manor, I promise you'll find maybe some answers. You'll find that family. Maybe you'll be able to learn more about the other wizard you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But I can tell you at least about the spider.
Let's hear it.
The spider is a very mysterious being. But the spider hired us to frighten off the local folk and intimidate the locals. The spider didn't give us any reason, didn't tell us why, just told us we had to do it. So that's why we established ourselves here. That's why we've done what we've done. All for the spider. The spider also, from what I've been told, sent bugbears to reinforce certain parts of our group and provide extra muscle. I think there was a bugbear sent to some cave somewhere. There was a bugbear sent to the manor. I don't know much about the spider. I've never even seen the spider. I don't even know if the spider is a spider. I don't know what it is. All I know is that we were hired by the spider. I will say, though, if you go to the manor, you might be able to find the spider there. Just make sure you stay away from that hideous eye monster that lives there. I stay away from it.
You say hideous hide monster?
He said hideous eye monster.
Eye monster. Okay.
Yeah.
And Kintrim then looks down after he's done talking. Thank you. You have been very helpful. Now leave the people of Phandalin alone. And then he picks him up by the thorns starts bringing over towards Jack.
Oh no, not him. His tendrils. No.
Oh yeah, another recruit.
So basically he just sets him at Jack's feet and just kind of leaves Jack to deal with him.
Yeah, Jack will offer him a place in his servitude.
And the red brand just accepts, but in a lot of pain.
Okay. Unless anybody else is trying to claim him. I know Mirrodin's got the actual thorn whip around him, so
I mean,
yeah.
I don't really need a follower, more or less, but I guess while he's doing that, I was gonna go over to the other guy and kind of see what I can get from him.
Oh,
See
like
if he
just
has
investigate
any.
his body?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation. Okay. So you're able to find on him 12 silver pieces and 2 garnets that are worth 10 gold each.
Nice.
And yeah, you can tell that, like, and based off also your interactions with this guy, kind of his loudmouth banting, that he's just his cloak compared to the others is a little bit more has a little bit more shine on it, if you will. A little bit more clean. Looks like he's probably like maybe a higher rank within the red brands, if that's a thing. But was kind of acting as a pseudo leader to at least this group that was inside this bar.
His cloak, meaning like his, like what would you say his cloak is classified as?
A cloak.
I don't know what a cloak is really.
like a cape. Like so like think of that. So let's see where that picture is.
It's
There's that
basically
picture
what your guy is almost wearing. It's a hooded thing where yeah, there you go.
Oh, is it?
That's why
Oh,
they call
okay.
themselves the red brands.
Gotcha.
So they're red cloaks.
Ian, I gotta hit the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All
Ian,
right. Yeah.
Pretty quick. Huh?
My guy's gonna search the one below me, the dead one.
The one that Althea scalped?
No,
Oh, that
this
one.
one.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know Smee failed, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
I'll pull the red or the cloak off the guy and return to everybody else.
I'm gonna use inspiration too, since that's probably my last chance to use it.
Okay.
Oh, good thing.
Yeah. So, all right. So you also found 12 silver pieces, but you also found 11 electrum pieces and 20 copper pieces.
All right. Sweet.
Okay. And I'll wait till Lee gets back. But I guess, is there anything else you guys do before leaving, or what? I guess what is your next what you guys are wanting to do after this?
How much would you say?
You've got the 3 captives now, so they're kind of will do whatever you say.
Yeah, how much would you say the a cloak would cost?
Oh, like how much it would be worth?
No, just how much one would cost to buy.
Oh, to buy?
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm not.
Well, look it up for next time. I'm going to basically give these 3 new recruits under me. Going to give them money to
20,
buy. What's that?
20 gold. 20 gold is what the internet is saying.
For a cloak?
For a
Hey, that
standard
seems a
traveler's
lot.
cloak made of thick cloak or hide.
What?
They can come in
Hold
natural
on.
black, brown, or gray.
Just pull off the cloak from the guy you're looting and sell it.
But it says while wearing a cloak, you have advantage on saving throws to resist the effects of cold weather.
Huh.
Additionally, you have disadvantage on saving throws to resist the effects of hot weather. and it can be donned or doffed as an action.
In that case, I'm going to change my plan. That's expensive.
You could just go full on pirate and brand them on like their arm, like a tattoo or
Ooh.
something.
Ooh,
That's a good idea.
there you go.
Yeah, I like that idea. I was gonna have them dye their cloaks blue, but get blue cloaks. But I like Jake's idea.
I like that too.
So we're gonna brand them with let's see.
So when you say brand, does that mean like you're gonna like take the cloaks they have and like just essentially seal them to their skin?
No. like hot iron against their flesh to make some sort of symbol.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll just keep it simple, and they're gonna be this symbol on me. Actually, that's kind of lame. Hold on. Not that one.
Where's it gonna be on them?
What's that?
Where's it gonna be on them?
Their forearm.
Okay.
There you go. This little eye symbol. Once I get rid of that, there you go.
Oh, I see it. Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Okay.
Now I gotta think of a name for my troop.
Is that something you're gonna do now, or are you just gonna take them like is this gonna like something that's gonna happen like outside like?
No, I don't want to encumber what you got to do as a DM. So they're going to be kind of background things. Maybe I'll bring one along sometimes, but
okay. Gotcha.
More or less, like his goal from the beginning has kind of been getting his ship back and getting a new crew. So
Right.
that's what this is all kind of leading towards for his character arc.
Nice. Okay. Cool. Lee, are you back?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Cool. So beyond the normal stuff that's been going on here, though, what is your guys' next move? Like, I guess, where do you guys want to go from here?
Probably call it a night. Go get a rest in.
Go get a rest in?
Yeah, I'm kind of hurting.
Okay.
I'm down with that. I'm down to spell.
Okay. And then, I guess just for me as a DM, what is your guys' plan for when you wake up? Like, I guess kind of, what do you guys want to do next in the story?
Well, those guys never told us about the other things, so
Yeah.
I mean, my character would probably want to go find the goblin and have him lead us to the goblin hideout thing, right? The castle or whatever.
The castle? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, we haven't really debriefed ourselves.
Yeah, because basically you've got quite a few options. Because you've got the castle. You could try to find Gundren, which will prompt to find this cave that they keep referring to. You now have this new manor, the Trizimder Manor that they keep talking of, which again is about 300 feet away from you guys, just a little bit more east. And that's where these red brands were telling you about their leader named Glassstaff, something about the spider and the prisoners of that family. So really, there's really those two routes you could go, and then also Tyrus and Kentrim have the quest of finding this banshee. But you guys don't really know much about that, and also I think Kentrim and Tyrus are the only ones that know that now.
True.
So yeah, you really have those three. Those are your three current options. And then there's, of course, the other things that you could do. Like you could talk to more of the locals, explore more of the town, that sort of thing.
Okay.
So it's really up to you guys kind of where, out of all those options, what you guys are thinking for next steps.
Jack's following the party on the next one just because he's kind of satisfied. Because I instigated this, so he's good for following whatever the next thing is. I will say, like the ruffians that I got, I'm gonna have them just kind of guard our holdings while we're doing whatever we're doing.
Nice. I like it.
The kid who said they found a hole or a tunnel. Who all did he tell that to? Just to Kintron or?
Jack was actually the one that heard that. Or no, sorry, it was Kintron. You're right, it was Kintron. So he said that him and his buddy Carp had found a secret tunnel in the woods, but the Red Brands had almost caught him. And they were also afraid that the weird goblins were hanging around. They didn't want to get caught by the goblins. Now, you don't know what this secret tunnel is, where it goes to, where it is, nothing of the sort, but other than that, there's some secret tunnel in the woods.
Okay. Because if he had told him just Kintron, I'd say we check it out, but until Kintron tells us about it, I mean, that may be a place where we can stash stuff we don't want people to know about.
Sure. Yeah, so, you guys are going back to the inn, so there's definitely, you guys at least at minimum have 3 full days of lodging there for free, thanks to Jones. But yeah, there's the mission of the Banshee, there's the mission to go back out into the wild and find the castle. There's the mission of checking out Trezendar Manor. You still have yet to talk to the town master. You also don't know where Tyrus is. He disappeared, went somewhere. Yeah, so you got some options. You got some options.
Yeah, let's go back to the other inn and get our rooms and take a long rest.
Second that.
Yep.
Okay.
And honestly, if we don't try and take care of the Red Brands all the way, they might, make an unexpected appearance on us at some point. So maybe that's what we want to do after the rest.
Yeah,
Possibly.
finish the Red Brand arc.
Yeah.
We at least need to go and find out what's going on with the family, if they're in the villa or not. Try to get them out.
The family that's captured.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's probably 10 o'clock at night now?
It's about 10:30ish, yeah, by this point. So yeah, I mean, you guys obviously haven't walked outside yet, but it's pretty dark. It's getting late.
We're at an inn, right?
You're at a tap house. It doesn't seem like it really has any lodging of some sort. There's a stairway that goes up, but it's very run down. It's a very run down little bar compared to the Stone Hill.
But it is a bar. So Jack will go
Yep.
show up with the others, but later. He's going to stay here and drink from his victory.
Nice. With your 3 new captives?
Yeah, he'll probably sit at a table and drink with them and get to know them.
Nice. Actually, I like that. I think that's a good idea. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
Remember that time I killed you, buddy? Actually, no, I didn't kill any of them, huh?
No, I don't think you did. No, Althea killed one, and Kintram killed their little leader, and then who killed the other one? Was it me?
In that case, I'm gonna play it off like I saved these guys' lives. Kept them from being killed.
I like it. Sorry, Kintram, you were about to say something.
Yeah, I just want to say before we leave the inn, Kintram just kind of out. We apologize for the disturbance. Please enjoy your time. Be careful who you associate with, and then he leaves.
Yeah, you don't get any response from the barkeeps at all. They just kind of nod their heads a little bit and just continue cleaning, but they still just look shocked. All right, so Jack, you're gonna stay, and then the rest of you guys are going back to the inn, correct?
Yep. I need a rest. I'm hurt.
All right.
Yeah,
So-
Jack would have invited Asterion, but I'm assuming because he doesn't like my buddies, he's a no go.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So with that being said, we will end tonight's session with you guys back at the end. One thing I will say though, before you guys get back or on your way back to the inn, you didn't see any sign of Tyrus. And when you get to the end, he is not at the inn.
Okay. You want us to take our long rest now, or start off with it next time?
Yeah. Go ahead and do the long rest. Sorry, Jack. I don't know if you noticed, I'm poking outside of the bar.
Oh no, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for some random carousal next session from whatever I'm getting myself into by leaving the group.
Don't worry, there will be. The gears are already going.
I see.
And then there are 3 other rooms available at this inn. Toblin does at the end kind of talk to you guys about how do you guys want to do it. Are you guys all just taking one room? Are you guys want to split it up? He said he can move as many beds into the rooms as he needs. They can fit about 4 beds each. They could fit in there with a little bit of wiggle room to be able to like change and stuff.
It
How
doesn't
many
matter to
rooms
me.
do I get from performing tonight?
You got all the rooms.
All right.
You that's why he's asking, like, you're able to secure however many rooms you want is totally up to you guys. And there's just 6 of you because Tyrus is missing and Jack is out and about right now, temporarily.
He's looking at us through the window. What are you talking about?
He's just creeping outside.
You see nothing.
Probably give us 2 rooms, I think.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just split it.
3 and 3, or I guess what would be 4 and 4 then, when Tyrus
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Jack are back in.
Well, yeah, 4 and 4, and then I guess leave the third room to Whiskey and his underlings now.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. So I'm gonna put Whiskey then in the room with the blue carpet and his underlings. But we'll dive into that next time, and maybe Chris, maybe before then, you and I can talk on what you guys might have talked about.
Yeah, sounds good.
As far as the other rooms, do you guys care about who's in what rooms?
I don't think so.
I guess that would be more towards Althea, being that she is the female of the party.
I mean, I don't care either. I think I'm just gonna stay by myself wherever I go.
Well, you'll be in a room with like 3 other men. So I don't know if it
Oh, I
matters.
thought you meant multiple. I thought you meant multiple rooms. My bad.
Well, there's 3 rooms available, and Jack is in one of them with the 3 red brands that he captured. And then
I'm sure
There's
she
the
would
other
avoid
2
Jack
rooms
anyways. He's kind of a creep.
So whether she wants to share with the animals or with
Yeah, I don't think she'd want to be
More
in the room with
human-like.
the elephant and the bull.
Oh,
Actually, I would prefer to stay with the animals.
oh,
Yeah,
dang.
she
All
might
right.
Oh,
think
maybe.
that they're cute. She might think they're cute.
It's part of my character. I prefer nature over
Yeah.
humans.
There you go.
That makes sense. Oh, I'm like a straight up abomination then to you. A fiend.
Alrighty, cool. So yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and just do your long rest button, and then we'll end tonight's session with that. Yep. So I have one of the groups up here, and then another group down here, and then Jack, you're gonna be in this room with the captives at some point.
Great.
And then So if you guys want to just go ahead and click that long rest button on your character sheet. Althea, I'll do it for you.
Appreciate it.
And good session tonight, guys. I'm glad we got a little combat in. Kind of break it up.
Yeah.
Nobody fell asleep this time.
Nobody fell asleep.
Yeah.
Shut up.
That we're aware of.
So it looks like our next session will be June 8th. Are you guys all good for that session as of now?
Yeah, sounds good. Let's
So,
see.
I believe so.
Should be okay.
Cool.
I'll be working, and I don't.
Oh, that's right, because you might
know.
just be voice, right? Or you might just be like listening / doing text chat.
We'll see about that. Even that might be hard to work. So
Okay.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. Once it gets closer, I'll reach out to you and figure something out.
Cool. Sounds good. Sounds good. Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you guys for playing D&D tonight. That was fun.
yeah, thanks for that, man. That was awesome.
I'm glad I did
Yeah.
not fall asleep.
As always.
Yeah,
the horror.
I'm glad you guys didn't. That no one fell asleep as well.
Yeah, I had fun. Thanks for, I guess, sorry for making you have to throw a map together real quick.
No, that's fine. I had that Neverwinter map already from the Neverwinter Inn that you guys all met Gundren at.
Oh, yeah.
I knew I
had to make
recognized
that
it.
one. So that one was already just right there and available.
Yep.
So cool.
Good.
Alrighty, guys. Well, you guys all have a good rest of your night, and talk to you guys in a couple weeks. And Chris, I'll reach out to you probably earlier than that. See if we can throw something together, whether it be like a one-off or if we just want to chat and make sure we have things in line for, I guess, like what would have happened with you and the Red Brands, what happened maybe on your way back, or we could just do some random roll for Aldi on the next session to see what did happen.
Yeah, I'm down for whatever. When are you thinking for that?
This week, I might have some time Thursday this week, potentially. It depends if I have to take Thursday night off or not.
Yeah.
If my wife closes at night, I thought I was going to be able to get someone to come babysit Noelle, but if I can't, then I'll have to take Thursday night off. Which would open it up to be able to do something.
What around what time? Because I might be on the road at that time. I'm coming home Thursday evening this week.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Next week or this week?
This week. So that'd be the 30th.
Around what time you thinking?
Probably like 8:30, 9ish at night.
I should be out of the mountains to be able to take a call.
Okay.
That'll be the only issue. Is just service. I can talk while I'm driving. Or
if it's easier, just to through Discord chat, we just come up with something. We come up with some stuff, get some rolls or something. We could do that too. I'll hit you up just before then, and then if we can't make it work, we can maybe just do something at the beginning of next session.
Okay.
Should be simple enough.
All right, sounds good. Yeah. Are you gonna have the different tokens for them, or are they gonna be the same dudes?
I'm gonna try and find different tokens for them that kind of signify that they are your captive Red Brand and not like the.
If you send me a description you want for them, I can create some on Hero Forge.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll play on that then.
Yeah, okay. Because I like playing on that anyway, so it'll be fun.
Cool. Yeah, I'll do that.
I also have access to Midjourney if you want me to generate something, like tokens for it.
Dude, if you want to generate a different tavern bar picture,
Ooh.
then this
I know that's a creep. No one has a face.
Dude, I'm telling you though, there's this guy up here in the corner that is super freaky the more you zoom into it. And then
I
there's
didn't realize that. Yeah, that is creepy. Nobody's got a face.
There's like there's another face in there right above the outdoor picture. It's not really a face, but it looks like the Scream mask You guys see it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Also, this face right here kind of looks like a bear. If you zoom in, it looks like a bear smiling,
It does.
and then he's got like a
Looks like
pumpkin face
Yogi
next to him.
Bear.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
It looks like you're looking at clouds where you're like coming up with, oh, it's this and that.
Yeah, it's a
But yeah,
strange picture.
Ian, if you throw me racing and sex for those ruffians that I got, I can generate something on Hero Forge.
Okay. Cool. I will. Also, is that like a soldier boob? Is that over there? So weird. Okay.
Good night,
Yeah,
everyone.
I'll send you stuff.
Have a good night.
All right, you get everybody.
See you guys later.
I'm gonna log off too. I'm gonna yeah.
All right, Ian.
Good night.
Good playing with you guys.
Y'all have a good night.
All right.
Good night,
See
everybody.
you guys.